Explorers, welcome back to Super Bucks Sunday. Okay, sorry, that was over the top. I don't know. I'm in a good mood, I guess you could say. I've been in a good mood since I've gotten to Florida. Like, I'm just so happy to be back here. If you're new here, I lived in Florida 12 years ago, 11 years ago. No, it would have been 12 years ago. My husband and I think, I don't know, 11 or 12. We lived in Miami for a year. We absolutely hated it. And from there we moved to Vegas. Let me rewind. We are both from the Chicagoland area. We are both from the Chicagoland area, but we decided that we didn't want to stay there. Neither one of us did. My husband had lived previously in California for a little bit when I was finishing up high school because he's like 2 years older than me, 3 years older than me. And so while I was finishing up high school, he moved to California and he lived there for a couple of years. And then when he moved back is when we got a house together in Indiana, from where we're from. And both just knew we did not want to stay there. So we were looking at places to go. And he got a job opportunity in Miami because my husband is a second-degree black belt in Taekwondo. So he got an opportunity to run a school down in Miami. So we took that opportunity to move down there. Neither one of us had ever been to Miami before. He had actually never even been to Florida before. So he took it, moved down there, and then like a month later I moved down there because I stayed and finished up everything with our house. We absolutely hated it. We lived there he lived there for a year. I lived there just under a year. And then when we were looking at places to go, he wanted to go back to California. I did not want to go to California. So we were like, you know what? I wanted to go to Colorado. He wanted to go to California. So we split the difference and decided, let's go to Vegas. Moved to Vegas, and he fell in love with living there. I liked it at first. I didn't really fall in love with it. And so then I spent the next, 11 years in Vegas trying to convince him to move to California because I actually loved California. Anybody who knows me knows that I love California. I feel like that's actually where I'm supposed to be. It is my happy place. It is not my husband's happy place. So things changed for sure. And he became a police officer in Las Vegas, so we definitely were not on the, nowhere on our plans was it to leave, even though I tried for literally 12 or 11 years to try and get him to leave Vegas. He was like, no, I have a career, yada, yada, yada. I started doing travel influencing just to get out of Vegas, and because I spent most of our time, we spent most of our free time in California anyways, so we started documenting our trips. We were going every weekend. I'm not exaggerating at all. We would go every single weekend. He worked 12s, so he would work 3 days and he'd be off 4 days. And so because of that, that gave us 4 days to do what we wanted. So those 4 days came where he was off and we headed out to California. I would already have everything packed. He'd get off at 7 in the morning. We'd load up the car and we would head out. We ended up buying our first house in October of 2021. So, I mean, because I really didn't see us leaving, considering he had a full-blown career. However, he had expressed for a while that he wasn't happy with his career. He was no longer happy as a police officer, just with the climate and the way things were changing. And so he had expressed that he did not want to retire as an officer. He didn't plan on doing his full 30-year contract because, yes, his contract with Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department was 30 years. And he was 8 years in. So I said, well, if you don't plan on staying your full 30 years, why are we basing our entire life around a job that you don't love? And I'm turning down job opportunities for a job that I do love and I do want to do as a travel creator. And he was like, it really doesn't make sense that we are catering our lives to a job that I don't plan on staying with and hindering the job that you love. So last year, we talked about it. He mentioned possibly buying a converted van for our trips to California just to like save on hotels and stuff. But the more we looked into it, the more it just didn't make sense. A converted van is very, very, very expensive. And so then we started looking into like full-time, because as we were looking into converted vans, we realized that there's actually really good opportunity for full-time living. And so I basically put together a plan and we started working towards it. And so in February of this year, we sold our house and bought an RV, moved into a campground in Las Vegas, and where we spent the next 3 months. My husband had built up like 600 sick time hours, and conveniently, a couple months before we sold the house, he actually got injured on the job. He was in a pursuit, and sorry, I need to redo this. He was in a foot pursuit. So he was chasing after a suspect who had stolen a vehicle. And when he went to like kind of tackle the guy drug him across the highway. And so my husband messed up his back, his knee, his elbow, like his hand. He was all scraped up. And so he started seeing his chiropractor, and his chiropractor was like, you know, it's hard for us to get you where you need to be when you're going right back to this job where you're putting on a 25-pound duty belt and I'm trying to fix your back. So his chiropractor recommended that he take FMLA just while, you know, we got this situated. And so the timing actually worked out. He was able to use all that sick time up. And then after that, he put in his time and he quit. Quit, early retirement, whatever you want to call it. He still has credentials. Because he still has the certifications and everything as an officer. So we decided just to start traveling. That was the plan the whole time, obviously, was for him to leave and us to start traveling, but things just worked out really well. So we did that. So we only have 2 A-Bucks today. That's crazy. That never happened. Well, I guess it does happen. Look at A. So that is where things stand as far as that goes. We hit the road on May 7th. We traveled all through Arizona, and then all through New Mexico, and then all through Texas, and then to Louisiana and Mississippi. And then we were on our way to Florida when we broke down. We actually broke down 3 times on this trip. We've had 3 different times that we had to have truck work done. But we had a major breakdown on our way to Florida in Alabama. Friends were able to tow us back to Mississippi where they lived. And they were actually our friends that previously lived full-time in RVs. So they had everything. They had the multiple dually trucks. They had tow hitches. So they were able to tow us and our RV back to be done by them. Let us use one of their extra vehicles for the next 3 weeks while our truck was getting a new engine. And so that delayed us big time. We put a new engine in, and then we basically, on Wednesday of last week, so like 4 days ago, we drove 12 hours overnight to get to Florida because we did not want to stop. We just wanted to get here. So now we're here. And funny enough, as of you guys seeing this, because it's Super Buck Sunday, tomorrow we will actually be heading out on another trip, but it's just a week-long trip. It's a partnership. So yeah, and then we come back here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So when we first decided to do this, we actually thought we were going to travel like full-time. We didn't plan on getting a regular spot anywhere, but we knew we wanted to get Disney passes. And in Florida, if you're a non-resident, the only Disney pass you can get is the top pass, which is normally what we have in California. But if we're going to be traveling, we don't want to be paying for, you know, the most expensive pass. So we decided that we would go ahead and get our Florida residency, like we'd switch our residency over to Florida so that we could get a lower pass. But then we ended up finding after like all of the breakdowns and stuff on the trip, we were like, you know what, we really want to be stationary for a little bit so that we can fly places, so that we can do cruises, so that we can explore Florida. And so we ended up finding a 1-year lease here that was cheap enough to where we could still continue to travel while just paying monthly here. But then that way we always have a place to come back to. So that's what we're doing. This trip that we're going on tomorrow is a trip that's actually been planned for several months now. It's a partnership with another RV campground. And it was supposed to happen weeks ago, but because of the breakdown, it got moved. But then once we come back from that, I think we're going to stay here in Orlando for a little bit, just go to Disney, whatnot. Okay, so B is for beauty. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are putting 5 in here, which means we are bundling. So this should be 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we do get to bundle this. I'm hoping... Oh, good. Before the video, I could not find my clips, and I was like, I really hope they're just like in the drawer. They were. So we're going to bundle this 25. So as of you guys watching this, I believe we're going to be at Disney. We did try to go on Friday to Epcot to get our passes. However, they wouldn't accept any of our proof of residency. So we need to color in 5 on here, and we have 4 left over in the envelope towards the next bundle of 25. They wouldn't accept any of our proof of residency that we had on us. So, hopefully they accept this new proof of residency that we have. So let's see, that should put us right here. Because when we went to Epcot on Friday, I took our lease agreement, which showed that, you know, we are paying monthly. We have a place that we're living. We have a place that we're living for the next year here in Florida. I also took, because it did say on there that they don't accept leases, which I thought was weird because they accept mortgages. So I'm like, okay, so if you don't own a home, you're basically just screwed. But it did say on there that you could also take bank statements, you could take utility bills, etc. So I was like, okay, well, if I'll just bring everything I have that shows it, which is kind of difficult because we obviously don't have utilities since we live in a campground. We do pay for electric, but our electric is, like, we pay that monthly with our campsite fee. So we don't get, like, a bill. So next is C is for cruise, and I think this is actually going to go towards car maintenance. I haven't quite decided yet, but I think this is going to go towards car maintenance. So for C's, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we bundled this last time. So now in the envelope, we have $5. So I just took everything that I possibly could. I went to my bank and I asked them if they could, like, populate a new statement for me with the new address on it, because it just populated 3 days prior, and it still had our P.O. box in Vegas on there, because I didn't change anything until we got here. And they said, unfortunately, like, they can't repopulate, but that they could print us out an account summary, which would show, like, all of our account information. It would have the current address on there, and it would have, like, all the bank's information. So I was like, cool, I'll take that alongside, like, the lease, alongside, like, anything and everything I can, or that I have, to prove that we are living here. And we took all that to Epcot, and they were like, sorry, the reason we do not accept, like, this account summary is because anybody could have done this in, like, Canva online. And they're not wrong. The paper really did look like just anybody could have printed that up and put the information on there. Whereas, like, when you get mailed a statement, it's official and it was actually mailed to that address. Or if I pulled the statement up on my banking app, I could show it that way because it would show me logging into the bank and pulling up the statement. But again, my statement currently shows my P.O. box in Vegas because that's how populated. So D is for debt. We did bundle it last time, so there's none left in the envelope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is a lot of D-bucks. So they wouldn't accept any of the proof of residency that I had. They said the same thing for the lease. The reason that they don't accept lease agreements is because anybody can print out a lease agreement and like put the information on it. And so I told them, I said, well, our lease agreement's a little bit different. Like I actually have to log in to pay that monthly. Can I do it? Can I show you that? So they didn't really have a standard for that. So they just decided to deny it, which really didn't make sense to me because he said if I have cable, phone, internet, it was cable, phone, internet, or utilities, all I would have to do is log in and show him that I can log into those and that the address is on there and everything. So I'm like, this is the same thing. It's just for my housing. But they would not accept it. So 16 is going to put us, that's 5, 15, 16 will put us down here. Yeah, so they would not accept that. So I'm like, okay, we will figure this out. They said if you got any kind of mail from a financial institution, that would also count. Like since your statement doesn't populate for a little bit, if you get anything mailed to you from your bank account, we can accept that. Or if you have, again, any kind of utility bill or anything that you can log in and show us. I'm like, okay. They also would accept car registration or car insurance policy with a Florida address. Well, as you guys know, we just registered the truck and the RV in February, and that cost us over $2,000. So we're not looking to re-register them already and lose out the $2,000 that we just paid to register them, because that does not transfer when you go to a new state. It's not like Nevada is going to pay that money to Florida and be like, oh no, they've already registered. It doesn't work that way. So we were waiting to re-register that stuff until February when it's due again. Actually, not even February, it was March. And I'm sure you're probably thinking, okay, well, why don't you just get your Florida license? So we also tried that. That was our initial option. However, you can't get a license where we're at the DMV. You have to get it from the tax place. It's like the tax assessor or something, or county taxes. I don't quite know. But they have like 6 locations in our county that we're in. And every single one of them has no appointments, because you can only do it through appointment. Every single one of them does not have an appointment until the end of August. So that was also not an option. So our internet is actually our only utility bill that we really have. So we decided to go to T-Mobile today, because that's who our internet, our home internet hotspot thing is through, and see if we could update the address to Florida and then add my name on there, because currently it just has my husband's name. So the issue is they can't update the address because technically the internet that we have is not available for our address. So we had to leave it as Las Vegas, because otherwise we wouldn't even get that service at all. So that was no fun. We're trying, you guys. We are trying so hard. But, and the funny thing is, it sounds like Disney makes it super complicated, but they really don't. It's just our situation. It's just our situation is a unique situation, which makes it difficult. So what we decided to do, I decided to price out insurance to maybe just switch our insurance over, our car insurance or our RV insurance. Either one of those is acceptable. Registration or insurance policy are acceptable. Initially, we didn't want to change those over because we want everything to match. We don't want to have a Nevada license, our vehicle's registered to Nevada, because both the RV and the truck are registered to Nevada, but then have insurance through Florida. We didn't want to do that. But that seems to be our only option. So when I was looking on there, my insurance actually my policy, my 6-month policy, just completed this month. I just paid the last month of it. And so when it came up with my new 6-month policy, which would start August 8th, it actually went up. Because that was another thing. We knew insurance in Florida is a lot more expensive than it was where we were in Nevada. And because it went up in Nevada to $145, when I checked it for here in Florida, it was only a $3 difference. So I went ahead and I was like, this is perfect timing. We just completed that one. So I went ahead and I purchased my policy for here in Florida. And ended up getting a $45 refund since we technically didn't actually finish the policy in Nevada, because today's only the 20th. And my policy was through August 8th. So, but because I stayed with the same insurance company, they gave me the option to just take that $45 refund and put it onto my new policy. So it ended up working out perfectly. So hopefully you guys seeing this video, we are actually at Epcot, because that's our plan. I'm filming this on Saturday. We're planning on going tomorrow, which is, well, we're planning on going the day of you guys seeing this video, to Epcot to purchase our passes and spend the day at Epcot. Fingers crossed that as of you guys seeing this, we're in Epcot. So please be thinking positive thoughts for me that I'm at Epcot right now, enjoying a margarita with my little taco backpack and riding all of the Cosmic Rewind rides and Frozen Ever After and all of the good rides. So, E's for emergency fund. We have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8 going into emergency. That puts, okay, no it does not. All right, $8 going into emergency. What did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I so badly want to finish one of these, like, before the month is up, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm, like, dying to finish some of these. And I think all of the letterbox, since all of my plans just keep falling to the wayside, which is not, it's okay. I'm actually not mad at it. Honestly, I kind of want to just sit still for a little bit and just explore Orlando and Florida. I mean, I've been here a million times. I've lived in Florida, obviously. But it's been so long, and I feel like we never get to spend enough time here. When we did visit, we would come for like 14 days at a time, and it still wasn't long enough. So I've already got a ton of partnerships lined up at Disney Springs and all over Orlando and Kissimmee and Winter Haven and just really all over. So I'm actually not even mad that all of my other trips have kind of like taken a back seat. So with that said, I think all of these letterbucks are going to go to sinking funds or debt, because we're just going to chill and enjoy Florida for a little bit. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, $12 towards the next $25 bundle. So that is my story time. Nothing bad. I'm still very happy. We have amazing neighbors. We only have neighbors on one side of us, and they are awesome. They're an older couple. They said they've got 13 grandkids, and they have this giant St. Bernard dog that they're like, oh yeah, you know, he's only 2 years old. He's still a puppy, and he, like, we love on him all the time, but we both work full time, so, like, feel free to love on him. And my kids were like, okay. Lennox was practically out there, like, cuddling him in the grass. So my kids are happy. The dog is happy, which is great. So F is for food. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So yeah, I think all of these are going to go into sinking funds or debt. And then next time around, maybe we'll do the next set all for travel. And we'll just go back and forth. I said 17, right? You guys, I gotta chill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Right here. So I think that actually is going to let us bundle again. Ooh, so we might be able to finish one. Maybe I'll pop in a bonus Bucks video this week just to see if we can finish some out. Because I still have a bunch of ones set aside for Bucks videos. And we are not super far. I mean, we're not like we're not super close to a Chase Bank. Not like we were in Vegas where I could literally walk to it. But we are, it is on our way to and from Disney, so that's nice. Also, I wanted to say hi, welcome, thank you to all of, like, there are so many new subscribers to the channel, and I've tried to respond to everybody that has commented saying that they're new, but I just can't keep up with the comments. If you are new here and you aren't, like, super familiar with me, I am a full-time content creator. I focus on travel content. I am a Legoland California and a Universal Studios Hollywood media partner. And now that I'm currently living in Florida, I don't know how long I'll be in Florida. I do know we signed a 1-year lease, but we'll still be traveling. Now that I'm in Florida, I am working on getting those same partnerships with the Orlando locations. So basically, I travel all the time, and I get paid to travel, and I love to travel. And if you have any questions about traveling, please let me know. I focus heavily on theme parks and hotels, and one of my favorite things to do is to come up. Hold on, there's an ant on my camera. What the heck? Nobody invited you. One of my favorite things to do is to put together outfits for different, like, each location. It's something that most people don't even, like, wouldn't even notice, but every single place that I travel to, I do extensive research on what it looks like, what kind of backdrops I'm gonna have, so that I can dress accordingly with the area. And that pretty much stems from doing Disney for so long. We were Disneyland pass holders for many years. And so we love dressing up for, like, I love getting a new pair of ears and then finding a whole outfit to center around it and then finding, like, the perfect spot to do the photos. So I do that with all of my trips. So yeah, that's something I really enjoy. All right, so we have 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we officially have 2 bundles of F-Bucks. Again, if you're new here, every time my bucks get to 25, I do bundle them, and they just get put in my money box. Just because my envelope cannot hold $100. So we can't wait until this finishes. But that money just sits there until it is finished. So now the envelope has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7 towards the 3rd bundle. So once we have 4 bundles, we'll pull that. It will get put into the completed challenge envelope and reallocated at the end of the month. G is for gas. We're always needing gas. Not even gas. We actually have a diesel truck, so we don't use gas, but this works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow. So we might be able to do a bundle here. I don't know. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So actually, I don't think, nope, not yet. What else can I tell you guys if you're new? If you're not new, thank you for coming back. I know a lot of you are returning and you're here every day. I try to post videos every single day at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I've had to adjust that to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time now that I'm on the East Coast. So it's really weird when I'm doing my scheduling on YouTube. To make sure that I put it as 9 o'clock so that it still goes live at the same time as it did when I was in Vegas. But I have 2 little chicklings. I have 2 kids. I have Wrigley, who's going to be 8 in August. And I have Lennox, who turned 6 in April. Every once in a while, they will get on here and do Magic Mini Monday with me. If you ever see Magic Mini Monday with my mini, it's got one of the kids in it. Otherwise, lately, it's been Magic Mini Monday with my man, which is my husband, Corey. Again, if you guys are new here, then you got to know his name from the beginning. So I have had my YouTube channel this YouTube channel for 1.5 years. I've been a content creator for 6 years, and out of all 6 of those years, we have never used my husband's name online. until he announced, I think it was in June, he revealed his name. Just because of his job, he didn't have his first name on there anywhere. So everybody just knew him. Sorry, there's like ants on my table. They're these little ants. Lennox left a Sprite on here while we were gone. And we're still dealing with like the bugs from the last campground where we were like in the woods. So once we go do this trip this week, when we get back, we are going to be taking literally every single thing out and like fabulosoing the ish out of this place to kill them. We don't want to use a bunch of bug spray. We do have bug spray that we spray on like the windows, like the windowsills, the doors, that kind of stuff. And we're going to take everything out from the underbelly storage and spray it in there as well. But we're going to actually like move the couch, move the table, move every single thing that we have and reorganize. Things have gotten so jumbled from how much we've traveled, and it hasn't been worth it to like redo things since we've only really been in each place like 3 to 4 days and then we're on the road again. We've been kind of waiting to do it until we got here. But now that we are here, that's what we're going to do. We're going to reorganize and clean, like deep clean. I've done a couple deep cleanings, but still not the type of deep cleaning I want to do. So that is the plan. I just don't know when because, like I said, hopefully as of you guys watching this video, I'm at Epcot, and then the next day we head out, Monday we head out for that trip. We're going to be gone until Friday. We come back Friday, and then we're probably just going to want to spend our time at Disney until we go for Wrigley's birthday trip on August 6th. So from August 6th to August 10th, we'll be on a birthday trip for Wrigley, which I'm not saying out loud. I've said it in previous videos. I'm not saying it out loud because he is awake right now and he does not know what we're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We are 3 away from a bundle. Yeah, I think we should... All in favor of doing a bonus video this week. Because normally I do 2 RV videos because I don't have another video to fill that day. That second random day. All in favor of doing an extra bucks video with just like $50 that I can come in and just like finish some of these up. Or maybe I should do 100 and finish them up. I don't know. You tell me. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Where's my phone? I legitimately have no idea where my phone is. That's a really, really good question. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, is it? No, it's not. I don't know where my phone is. But I was going to say, today is the 20th. Hold on, I'm going to pull up a calendar. Does my watch have a calendar on it? It does. Okay, cool. How do I get to everything, though? I don't actually know. I only use my Apple Watch for, like, fitness stuff, so I truly do not know. Okay, so there is... So, not a bonus one this week, because there is another... We do have another Sunday before the end of the month. So I want to do that other Sunday first, which is on the 27th. And then maybe we'll do a bonus video on Wednesday the 30th. So like right before the month ends, we'll get like a bonus video in there just to see what can be finished up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 H-Bucks. That is a lot, you guys. If you remember when I lived in Vegas, I could not get H-Bucks because we had H's for hotel and we never finished it. That's awesome. All right. But is that this one? Or is that... I think it's this one. Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, maybe I'll just make it like a general completion video. It won't even be like a bonus bucks video. I think maybe at the end of each month, I'm gonna do one video where I just go in and like finish up. I work like in all of my binders to finish up any challenges that are close to being finished. think that's what I'm going to do. I did it 1 month. I think it was in May, and I loved it. It worked so well. Because sometimes you just get really, really close, but you don't want to dedicate a whole other video to a binder that maybe only has like 1 or 2 challenges in it that are about to be finished. So if I do one video where I can do those 1 or 2 challenges from each binder to finish them up, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. You know what I forgot to do in this video? Man. Okay, we'll do it at the end. I realized that I brought something out and then forgot to do it at the end of the, or do it at the beginning of the video because I didn't even grab money for it. Oh, but I guess I don't know where my phone is, so that's not going to help. I'm going to be batch filming today. I'm filming just got a marker on me. I'm going to be filming Sunday's video, which is what you guys are watching right now. I'm going to be filming Monday's video because I'm hoping that Sunday I'll be at Epcot, so I won't be able to film. And then I'll be filming Tuesday's video because Monday I should be traveling. That's the hope. So, home has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 towards its second bundle. Okay, before we get to L, we have J is for Japan. Yes, J is for Japan is staying. It's the only one that will not be changing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7 going into J is for Japan. We don't have a tracker for this one, but I think we're at 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we will bundle these. We are trying to go to Japan in, I believe, May or June of next year. We've kind of narrowed down dates because we want to go when the weather's the nicest. So that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towards the next bundle. So when this hits $100, it will go into the Japan High Yield, which currently is sitting at 0 because I had to buy a new engine. All right, L bucks. L is going towards our CD ladder. And we are putting a lot of L in here. I get a ton of L bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, $20. Holy moly. Okay. Oh man, we did a rainbow on this one. All right, so what do I have still? I don't even know what I have left to do on this one as far as colors go. Those look, oh no, okay. I was gonna say those look the same, but they're not. These two I believe are the same though. Yes, that's just a newer one. Okay, so we've got those. And then we have this one. I think I put this with blue though. No, that's purple. Okay, we have these. So I think these two are the two that got done. Is this one looks blue? Oh, I can't tell. We're gonna pretend we already did that one because I'm just not sure. I think that's, I don't know. And then I know I did these two. All right, let's see here. Let's do this one next. Oh, wait, it's dark. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, Now what do we do? I don't actually know. Do we just start over? I guess we start over. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 'Kay. Sorry, that took a lot longer than it should have, but that's 20. So here's the 20, and then here's what we had in the envelope. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We get to bundle. Yay. This one will probably get done very soon. My guess, this is the first one that gets completed. So that leaves $4 in the envelope. We do not have any star notes, so the star notes are staying. And that is officially everything for Super Bucks Sunday. And then, obviously, my star notes are back here. I do get asked all the time, like, what are these bucks that you're talking about? So on US dollars, we have a letter right here. This is the buck, so this would be an L buck. Now, what is a star buck? Some bills will have the serial number and then this star right here. This makes it a star note. This means that it is a reprint of that bill because the original version, the original one with that serial number was damaged. So I collect star notes. I have them all back here. I need to print out my new tracker for those. But yeah. Not my new tracker. I need to print a new tracker for those. Because I stopped collecting those a while ago, but now that I'm doing these bucks and I'm pulling so many ones, I can start tracking them again. Alright guys, that is all that I have for you today, and I will see you back here tomorrow for Magic Mini Monday. So until next time, bye!